What's up, YouTube? My name is Scott Studios, and today I am here for my second Garbage Film review. For those who don't know, Garbage Film is a section on my channel where I review films that are just utter garbage, films that should not exist, films that are an abomination against cinema. And for my last Garbage Film review, I reviewed 2016's Max Steel, an awful movie, freaking terrible, hated it. I do one Garbage Film review, it's the third Monday of every month. I have to get used to saying that. The third Monday of every month, I will be reviewing a garbage film. And this is my second Garbage Film review, and I am reviewing Pan. Okay, first off, I love the character of Peter Pan. I've read the book, I've seen the animated movie, the live-action movie from 2003, and I've seen Hook. I'm wearing Peter Pan's colors. I love Peter Pan. I love everything about this character. I love his inspiration and the fact that he's a role model for other kids. Peter Pan, classic. And so, naturally, I was very excited to see Pan. And this is a prequel/remake because it's a prequel, like it happens before J.M. Barrie's story, and it is sort of an origin story for Peter Pan, but it's also kind of a new take, a fresh take on Peter Pan. And I love it when directors decide to do a new take on a story that we've seen before. But here's one rule that Hollywood should go by. If you're going to do a take, like your own take, on a story that people are already familiar with, at least recapture, or at least attempt to recapture, what made that story great in the first place. Like Star Wars. Disney has recreated Star Wars. They're doing their own take on it, but they remember to recapture what made Star Wars great again, and that is the characters. The characters, they drive Star Wars. They make Star Wars great. And so I was hoping that Pan would do the same, that even though it's a new take, it's a bit darker, it would still be a great Peter Pan movie. And boy, was I wrong. There is so much I want to talk about this movie. So this is probably going to be more of a rant than a review because I hate this movie. I hate everything about Pan. There is not a single good thing I can say about this movie. Let's talk about it. So first off, the first time I watched this movie, I've seen this movie twice. I watched it once on Redbox because I didn't really go to see it in the theater. Not that anyone really went to go see this movie in the theater. It bombed horribly at the box office. I think it only made $100 million off of a $150 million budget. That's not good. That's not good at all. But so I got it on Redbox the first time. I watched it, and I noticed that I just didn't really like it. And I watched it a second time, and I realized that I hate everything about this movie. So let's get into it. Why do I hate Pan? Well, first off, the first time I watched this movie, right off the bat, I could tell that something was wrong because we start off with Peter Pan as a baby and his mother is dropping me off at an orphanage and she has a hood over her head and she leaves a letter to the orphanage owner that please take care of my son and blah blah blah. Like, you've seen that before. That's a humongous cliche, and yes, I know nothing is really original anymore, and you have to take ideas that have already been used and just add some of your own originality to it. I understand that, but that's the thing. This movie has no originality to it. Just add your own stuff to it to make it, if you're going to do your own take, add your own stuff to it. Don't just depend on cliches, because that's what this movie does. Get to that in a second. So, 12 years later, he's an orphan, he's eating cold porridge or whatever, and then all of a sudden these pirates come out of the ceiling and kidnap him and his friends, and this happens in less than 10 minutes. This movie is so fast. I noticed that the first time, because when I first watched this movie, I wasn't really analyzing movies at the time as much as I do right now, and so I already noticed that the movie felt very fast because I like, oh wow, we're going to Neverland already. It was like 15 minutes into the movie, we're already going to Neverland. And so, but I was like, okay, maybe this will get good. Maybe it'll slow down a bit. Maybe we'll get into the fantasy world and start having fun with it. But the moment they get to Neverland, I kid you not, I'm going to try and say this with a straight face. When they go to Neverland, there's an entire audience of boys, and how they welcome them, how they welcome Peter and his orphan buddies, is they sing Nirvana's Smells Like Teen Spirit. I'm not joking. If you think I'm joking, I am not. Holy crap! What? Okay, first of all, this band wasn't even made until the 70s, I think. This movie's supposed to take place during World War II. So why in the world are they singing this in the first place? It has nothing to do with Peter Pan. It has nothing to do with Neverland. It's never even brought up again. Because later in the movie, the same audience also sings Blitzkrieg Bop. Why? Why? This is like the dumbest thing ever. It's never explained. Why do they do it? Why are they singing this song? This is one of the biggest problems with the movie. It's so horribly written and badly directed because the director is telling everyone to say their lines so fast and just do this now, do this now, do this now, and it's so fast. It never slows down. The movie never slows down. There's never a part in this movie where the characters actually slow down and talk and maybe go through some character development. There's no character development in this movie at all. The characters are just the same. They're just the same. They act like there's a character arc, but you can tell there's no character arc for any of the characters in this movie. And it's just so horribly edited and badly directed and written. I mean, even an idiot could have written this movie better. Because when Peter discovers that he can fly, the villain played by Hugh Jackman, who's Blackbeard, his character is Blackbeard, he says, he takes Peter and he tells him about this prophecy about there be this boy who is like the son of a fairy prince and a human woman, and he could fly and he'll lead a rebellion against the bad guy, and he's a chosen one. Peter Pan is not a chosen one. Stop making characters chosen ones. I hate the chosen one. I hate this stupid plot device. I hate the chosen one. Stop doing chosen ones. Please just make characters. Make them characters with strengths and weaknesses, who make their own decisions, who choose their destiny. Stop making them a chosen one. Because, look, I'm going to go into a really in-depth analyzation someday about why I hate the chosen one so much. It's going to be really deep. Like, I'm going to say everything I have to say about why I hate the chosen one so much. But for now, I'm just going to say this, okay? All you writers out there, I know that you think that making your characters Jesus figures with all this amazing power makes them stronger characters, but it doesn't. Because, believe it or not, when you make a prophecy about your main character, about how they're a chosen one, it actually weakens the character, because now they don't make their own decisions. Now they have to make the decisions that they have to make because of a stupid prophecy that someone made of them. Like, why? Why do you have to make everything a chosen one? Just make him a character that makes his own decisions. The worst part is the prophecy doesn't even come true. The prophecy doesn't come true. Peter never leads the rebellion against the bad guy. Instead, he goes up against Blackbeard alone with his friends. That's all. There's no rebellion. He just goes up against Blackbeard. He says, think a happy thought. And he, he just shoots fairies at him, and he dies, and boo! The prophecy doesn't even come true. That's how useless it is. There's nothing. There's nothing. If the prophecy at least did something, like at least drove the story and actually came true, then, I don't know, at least it would have done something, but it doesn't do anything. That's how useless it is. And now I have to talk about the acting. So, if there's one good thing I can say about this movie, it would be that the actors tried their best. There's Levi Miller, plays Peter Pan. He's doing everything he can to give a good performance, but he just can't. Hugh Jackman, no, not really. That's sad. Hugh Jackman is an awesome actor. He won an Oscar for Best Actor. This guy is awesome, and even he couldn't give a good performance. And Rooney Mara as Tiger Lily? No, I don't. No, That's so weird. Why would you do that? That's no. And then there's the guy who plays Hook. What's his name? Garrett Hedlund. Yeah, he always talks like, I'm James Hook. I'm Captain Hook, and I'm James Hook. Hey, Peter Pan, I'm James Hook. This movie made me cringe from beginning to end. I hate everything about Pan. I hate it. This is a garbage film. I hate Pan forever. Do not watch this movie. If you have not seen this movie, please don't watch it. Please watch the original Peter Pan movies. I'm definitely going to do that. I'm going to watch all the other Peter Pan movies that are good, and I'm just going to clear this movie from my head. I want to forget this movie exists. I hate this movie. This is a garbage film. 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. I hate Pan. Do not go see Pan. Do not watch this movie. Don't even watch it for free. If you find it on TV, don't watch this movie. It's a garbage film. I'm sorry. Okay. I hate Pan. I hate it. Okay. Thanks for watching this review, guys. Please hit the like button and share this video if you like it. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of my videos. And leave a comment below letting me know what you thought about this movie if you have seen it. And peace out.